FoodTokTV. I'm Taylor.
And I'm Ryan.
And welcome back
to the Tailgate.
All right, and so what we have been working on and what we are coming back to is we are treating our,
our kamado grill as a tandoor and seeing how that works for us.
Yeah, so we already did a first run of this, and we did the first run of it where we had one skewer in there, and it was very hard to rotate. Oh, I'm so glad that wasn't hot. I did not see if that was hot, but like, you know, because of gravity, it wanted to like switch, and it was hard to navigate with that. So we do have one more round of this chicken that we marinated with yogurt and stuff, yogurt, garam masala, Indian chili powder and stuff like that. And so this time there's 2 skewers in there that's gonna help us redistribute the weight of things like that. And then there's also a potato at the end of the thing because we are basically just sticking it in the kamado in there. And so are we ready to...
We're ready to roll. Let's do it.
So we also have saffron rice, some raita, some other things like that as well. So I'm gonna come over here and we are going to... Is it time to flip?
It's time. It's time to put these chicken in the grill.
Yeah. So I'm gonna flip. Ooh. Yeah. So.
Smoke is in your eyes.
Ooh.
All right.
Yes.
I'm gonna put this. This is the thickest, heaviest one. So I'm gonna put this one on first, and I'm gonna lay them back kind of in that manner. We're using our barbecue X cross here.
Barbecue X cross.
Yeah, that's a little wild.
The X cross games.
Yeah, those. Man. So this usually holds up our lava stone, but it does not today. It's holding up our. It's holding our skewers, and I'm gonna put that one in there like that, and then hopefully the second skewer will help us rotate it, because we have not figured out our skewer game because we have never made this recipe before.
Yeah, we're kind of doing a play on like tandoori chicken, but we don't have a tandoor, which is the Indian clay, you know, thing.
Timmy,
thank you for sharing the live.
It is a thick line clay oven, and then we're just gonna let them rest out like that, and then we're gonna close.
Oh wait! I just want to like a little bit more of a look, because we did get a ton of people that just came in that wants to see what we're doing.
See what we're doing.
Yeah, they got to see what we're doing. We have these hot coals. We got to close this lid so that way we get. What are you gonna do, Ryan?
I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do something else.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna throw a few of the smaller pieces of our applewood chunks in there.
Oh yeah, to get some of that appley flavor in there.
Applewood smoke going on it.
Yes. And so we don't have a tandoor. We don't have that Indian clay oven, so we are using our kamado grill and just sticking these yogurt marinated chicken thighs.
I'm gonna hit it with a few slivers of applewood in here. Since our fire is not as raging as it was when we did the first batch, we were trying to attain that heat, but now maybe, you know, we're just trying to attain the smokiness. We don't know. This is an experiment, so.
Yeah, so we are gonna say bye-bye to the chicken. Bye-bye, chicken.
I like how the thickest guy is down here closest to the fire, but we want to close that lid so that we don't expend our heat resource.
Yes, and so we will check back on that. And so now that we're done with our raw chicken station, I guess we can clean up from that.
Take that. I'm gonna go work on cleaning this up, and
that's
these are all
casualties.
Things.
All casualties. All raw chicken casualties. We are clearing up the raw chickenness of it.
This is our safety net right here.
Yes.
And you can give that a good spray down with our disinfectant spray.
Oh, would you get me? Oh, I have paper towels. It's fine. Typically, I like using rags that I wash in my washer and dryer for this, but you know, this is what I got out here. But y'all, welcome in. We just are dealing with the kamado chicken, which is a take on the tandoori chicken. We have also made this beautiful berry cobbler that's kind of a take on the 3-ingredient cobbler, where you use any sort of fruit, whether it is fresh, frozen, or canned, on one layer, and then you do boxed cake mix over the top, and then you use like a stick of butter that's been sliced, and you spread it evenly over the top. But we did a take on that where we had it on the grill and that was helping the grill preheat. So we're gonna try that soon. We've also made some raita, got some naan started, and we have some saffron rice in the works as well. So thank you all so much for joining us, and please be tapping those screens. If you're not familiar with FoodTok TV, welcome in. We do live cooking shows Monday through Friday. We do 2 shows a day, and on Saturday, you know, you basically get 2 or 3 shows from me and Ryan on this, because we are the Roses. That is Ryan. His page is Getting It In with Ryan. If you're unfamiliar with me, I'm the Mustard Queen, also known as Ketchup is Garbage. So thank y'all so much for joining. We're also super interactive, so be sure you are asking any questions or leaving any comments. We love to hear it, and we love to have y'all here with us. We are in Nashville, Tennessee, and we call our show the Tailgate because we like to make all this food before we experience the college games or experience any sort of things we want to do with our day. And so please be part of our tailgate. We enjoy it. Thank you so much. And you know what? I was actually going to bring the cobbler out here to show them what I was talking about.
Yeah.
Or do you want to grab it?
I'll grab it.
Okay, and we have some spoons out here. Because, you know, this is a tip that I got from, oh, that's backwards, but it says ketchup is a garbage condiment. But this was what we had on the grill. So this is basically the take on the 3-ingredient cobbler with the fruit and then the spice cake mix and then the slices of butter over the top. Now in this, we did a can of peaches. We also did a container of raspberries. We did add a little bit of garam masala since we were cooking with the garam masala, and then some brown sugar as well. We did a spiced box cake mix, and then over the top we also added some oats. And then we grilled it rather than baking it. And I've even seen people do this in their crock pot. So you want to give it a try with me?
Yeah, let's have a go.
You're allowed to be in there, even though the sun is changed and is now in.
The sun has changed,
Yes.
and it's in
And it's
our
just
faces.
us. Nobody else is enjoying this but us.
Well,
so we are going in like just.
Yeah, I mean this is our this is our tailgate.
That's crispy on the top.
Yeah, the sides got a little extra crispy.
Yeah,
but
the
that's
sides
okay
got extra
because-
crispy, and this has been resting for quite a bit.
Yes. The spice cake. Man. Nobody else is at our party, so I'm using the same spoon.
And you know we share more than spoons. So.
Wow. Yes, we do.
And peach and raspberry in there with the spice cake. And I don't get too much of the garam masala in there, but I get enough to where it's like a very like
It's a warm spice. It's a perfect fall dish. Wow. 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 And it is like, it's like smack you in the face sweet.
Definitely one of those dishes that you can just simple dessert recipe that you can just zhuzh up.
It's really good. I love that. We're going to take that back inside.
Yeah, we're gonna have to like watch a movie or something later and just eat that.
With ice cream on top.
Oh yes, yes, that's what we're gonna do later. We are gonna eat all this food that we're making, which includes the chicken, which we gotta check up on.
We're going to watch a football game later and eat
we
that
gotta
with
watch
ice
a
cream on
football.
top.
Yes, tailgate, duh.
Duh.
But let's check up on the chicken. Is it time to temp it?
Not time to temp it, but let's have a little look.
Little look see to see what that chicken looks like.
Bit of a look. Watch out for the smoke.
Ooh.
Get the smoke in your eyes.
Here, right. I gotta flip it so I can. Thank you so much for the tappy taps.
It's happening.
That
there.
chicken is looking pretty good.
Yeah, it's looking good. I feel like it's cooking at a little bit of a slower pace because obviously our coals are down a little bit, but this is the last run that we had. And this is something we haven't done before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our take on a tandoori chicken, but
We've cooked tandoori chicken several times and we've grilled it on the grill grate and flipped it, but since you leave the yogurt marinade on it when you cook it, it kind of wants to stick to the grill no matter how much you oil it.
yeah, and it sears
And
and
then
it
it kind
burns
of
it.
tears up. It's awesome. It's amazing. It's always extremely tasty. But we want to try to attain that crust that you get
Like crusty.
with a tandoori chicken. You know, like the marinade is still on there, but it's undisturbed because it hangs out on a skewer. and it's not laid on something, it's stuck in there. And that's what we want to
try
achieve.
a piece of the chicken?
I think so.
I want to try, like, we can just tear off a little piece.
Let's do this one.
Yeah, that one looks extra
This one's
crispy.
a crispy little
That
guy.
is not a photography safe, dude.
Try that.
Because we got to take pictures of this, because we are going to post this recipe up on FoodTokTV.
Oh, yes, that is good.
The outside is like so crispy. And the inside is so juicy. You're a genius for coming up with this.
We used a chunk.
Ah,
Sorry, I don't want to talk to you in my mouth full. We use a chunk of potato on here, a sacrificial potato, just a russet potato, and we slid it up here to keep the chicken from sliding down and into the fire. So that's what's kind of suspending our chicken. And these skewers seem to come with some sort of a weird hilt. I don't know what the function of it is, but I don't know. It doesn't really matter because I don't think it...
yeah. But the second round of chicken that we did 2 skewers so that we were able to like manage the like weight bearingness of it. But
This is good. I don't want to sit here and eat anything.
yeah, I know, right?
We
It's
have
rude.
so many more things
It's
to do.
rude. It's rude. Because we had the raita, and then we also have the naan that we made, but then you also have a salad that you've been talking about. I even asked you if we had enough time for the salad, and you were just like, we'll make time. Yeah, so it's I didn't realize that this salad had a name, but it's a Kachumber salad.
Kachumber.
Kachumber salad. So I
It's
guess,
kind of like cucumber.
yeah, so we got cucumbers here for it. I'm just reading off his notes and setting out his ingredients. So kachumber, and then
Kachucumber. Goo goo kachucumber.
goo goo kachumber with the tomato, red onion, and then we still have more mint for that. And the sun is setting in a weird spot, like where like part of it is in our face and then some of it is shade.
Yeah, it's a weird part of the year where
We
the
have
sun
sun.
does things. Well, we have it, less. So it does that.
So, mint, and then we have the cilantro. Oh, wow, this cilantro is already really sad.
It is, because I think it's been in the sun. It was over here in the sun. I moved it over there where it was out of the sun, and then it's back in the sun again.
Yeah, so we got to move it
So, yeah.
in the shade.
Anyways, kachumber salad. I need another big glass bowl. So I'm gonna go get that.
Oh, we might be fresh out.
A big glass bowl. No, we had the other one left. Pretty
Did we?
sure.
So we have the cucumber, we have the tomatoes that he's using, the red onion, mint, and then we have the cilantro that's over here. There's also serrano.
All right, so it's gonna be this. It's gonna be the medium glass bowl.
The medium glass bowl?
Yeah. I didn't realize that we did the raita in the big one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not realize. That's okay.
I mean,
So-
you're the one that made the raita.
I know, but I still didn't realize it. I'm
we
in
need
my own place out here.
Yeah, we need more glass bowls. But then we have the toasted cumin that has already been toasted and in the mortar and pestle already.
All right, so I'm going to use mini cucumbers
Black
for
pepper,
this.
salt, and then lemon and lime juice, and that's basically the salad.
Yeah, that's basically it.
Because we need some, fresh accompaniments with this. Y'all, thank you so much for joining us.
I did not cut the butts off while they were whole, but the cucumber butts usually have an enzyme on them, and these may or may not because they are small mini seedless cucumbers, but they usually have an enzyme in them that makes the cucumber turn soft and mushy so that it can bear its seed. So I always like to just get rid of the ends of the cucumbers. Only one end of the cucumber has that. It doesn't really matter because they're gone.
this playlist is, but I'm digging it.
That's my liked songs.
Oh. Oh, so I like what you like.
Yeah, it's just randomized.
Yes.
So we have a lot of cucumbers or kachumbers.
And we are a very interactive live, so if you have questions, comments, concerns, we may or may
Questions,
not
comments, concerns, suggestions.
Suggestions.
Reservations.
Insults.
Insults. We welcome them. We welcome them all.
Yes.
Like hard nose, you know, safe words, any of that. We can accommodate. So I like to touch myself sometimes, so I'm gonna put a glove on before I go after the Serrano.
Diane just followed us. We appreciate the follow. Thank you so much, because, you know, on FoodTokTV we do live cooking shows daily. Ryan and I are a different breed of cooking shows when it comes to other cooking shows. A lot of them are a bit more like directly 1 hour cooking shows. On Saturdays we just like to have fun.
Yeah, we have
Hang
fun.
So thank you for the follow. But you're not only following us, but you're following a lot of content. I promise.
A lot of content, yes.
A lot of content.
A lot of content, a lot of different creators. We're kind of experimental. Our joy comes from like figuring things out, doing this, testing things, learning things.
Our joy is having no idea what we're doing.
Having no idea what we're doing. And just exploring and learning about all these wonderful ingredients that we are fortunate enough to be able to use and have at our disposal. And the cooking tools that we're fortunate enough to have and use. So
what's your TikTok page? So we are not a couple TikTok account. We actually have 2 separate TikTok accounts. You know what?
If you want content,
I'm actually gonna say hey from both of our accounts.
Yeah. If you want content, hers is the one to go to. Because she has a lot of it, and I have.
Because I'm the mustard queen, also known as ketchup is garbage.
I have one video.
Yeah, he has one video, like we've talked about doing more.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go say hey. So that is me saying hey, mustard queen.
So I'm using a serrano pepper into this, and it's gonna give it a little bit of spiciness, kind of like almost every other aspect of this dish, except for the rice and the even the Raita has a serrano in it as well, but it's going to be overshadowed by the cooling effect of the yogurt.
Oh, yeah, that yogurt that's going to be in the
Yeah.
paperback Raita. Okay, now I'm on your page, and I'm going to go say hey on Ryan's account.
You know what? I'm going to use the nicest.
So he is getting it in with Ryan. I'm the mustard queen,
the
and
tomatoes.
you know, he has 56 followers. I have 90.3K. You know, and you know what? Follower number is just a number. You know, we are. Oh, your sister did follow you. Oh, that's cute.
She did. She
Aw.
did. We both have sisters
Yeah, that follow us
that follow us.
and care about us. No.
Tomato scent.
Oh my god.
Because the spicy. Yeah, sorry about that.
I would not.
That's why.
It's fine. It's not an overwhelming thing of heat. It's not overwhelming. It's just I wasn't expecting
Unexpected?
it. It was an
Yeah.
unexpected heat.
See, that's why I'm wearing the glove, folks.
Yeah, because you don't want to rub your eyes and be like,
Yeah,
oh yeah.
I like to rub my eyes every now and then. Yeah, so that's why. That's 100% what.
Oh, so we both got a new follower from
yay.
this live.
Why, thank you.
From our own pages. Love it.
Thank you for following
But
us.
we are both on FoodTokTV at 10:30 a.m. on Saturdays, but obviously we like to spend the day doing this.
We drag it out a little bit.
We drag it out a lot.
Yeah, because we just, this is what we do. We're over here doing this. We might be doing this all day long, except for when the game starts.
Oh yeah, once the game starts, you're dead to us.
Yeah. And that's why it is the tailgate. So we have a game that we like to watch. I'm sure you guys
have your own games you want to watch, or
have
your own things
games,
you want to do
your
on
own
Saturday.
sports, or your own anything. But we're out here tailgating for our game, and that's why you are here with us right now.
People often think we're cooking for a party or cooking for a bunch of people, and it's like, no, this is just what we eat all day.
Yeah, we're gonna eat this one thing basically for every single meal that we have all day long, and
maybe even for breakfast.
Classically, all of this food has just disappeared because we eat it all day long.
Oh, and sometimes we'll make food on here, and what I will do in the morning on Sunday is I will throw it in a skillet and just crack eggs over the top.
Yes.
That is my notorious Sunday brunch.
Yeah, it's easy to do.
Me doing leftovers, whatever leftovers we have.
If we can even have leftovers.
If we don't often have
most of the time, yeah, we don't.
But did you get the Serrano?
I got a little spicy from it, yeah. No, I definitely feel it in there. That's why we only use one of those. Those things are kind of potent.
Yeah, and I guess they're like jalapenos too, because you don't know how potent they are, but it's always more than jalapenos.
More than jalapenos. Tend to be hotter than jalapenos. Normally, we save all of these scraps for a veggie bag, but our veggie bag is full, so we're not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to save more scraps until I make.
Yeah, we have to make a stock out of it, and we are ill prepared to do that.
Mom says I'm not allowed to save my vegetable skins until I use my vegetable skins.
Right. All right, so we're going to try 1/2 of the onion first.
Which I love red onion and stuff. Love it, love it, love it.
Yes.
Oh, Melissa Murd is back and says
Melissa
that her
Murd.
UT won.
Murd is the word. Oh, yeah,
Murd is the word.
Maybe we'll end up with a championship game of UT versus UT.
Yes.
I'm hoping, man.
And y'all,
I hope that we can go beat those salty dogs down there in Georgia. Because I'm from Georgia, but I'm also from Tennessee.
Yes. And y'all, if you're new to FoodTok TV, we are a collaboration of creators. It's not just us. We're only here Saturday mornings.
Yeah.
You know, but
you only get us at
Melissa Murd is Monday nights at 6 p.m. Central, and her husband Mark do the show The Spice is Right. Their show is great. Love their show. Be sure you watch their show. We have a lot of great creators. I mean, honestly, if I didn't like the creator, we wouldn't have them, because I'm the boss.
She's kind of the boss. So, you know, if they're doing a bad job, she's doing a bad job.
I mean, oh man, no pressure on my show.
That's how it goes,
right? No pressure on this show.
Yeah, that's how bosses work.
No pressure. No pressure. Mint.
So we're gonna do a little bit of mint, fresh mint. We don't know what kind of mint, but it's
it doesn't
mint.
say what kind of mint. It just says mint.
We're gonna work hard not to. We're gonna do nice like slicing cuts. We're not gonna try to. This is a sharp knife. We're not gonna try to pulverize it. We don't want to bruise it. We just want to.
I am getting some aroma from it.
Yeah, I get some aroma there too. So we're gonna pop that in there. Check on the chicken. Shouldn't we? Probably.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Let's go. Let's do it because you know that's a thing that's happening.
You know. Okay. So, y'all, if you are unfamiliar with what we were doing, we were cooking in there.
Oh man.
Oh man, look at this.
What a good call that was.
Flipping that. Oh yes. Look at this. So, you want to temp it, or you just want to trust it?
I'm gonna flip it, and we'll temp it later because I like poking it as little as possible when it comes to chicken.
Yeah, only when it comes to chicken.
Only when it comes to chicken.
Only when.
Yeah,
that wasn't.
Oh man!
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Oh yes. And the double skewer method.
The double skewer method is the way to go.
That has been
a game changer.
Yeah, definitely, literally a game changer on the tailgate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they stay. Before with this batch, they were trying to flip around and twist around. I tried to add an extra skewer in there, but like having one from the start, that's really helping out. So we're gonna close out on these guys. We're gonna let them keep rolling.
Whew.
We did throw between batches. We threw some applewood chunks, some of the smaller little chunks, more so strips, not chips, but strips of applewood onto the fire to kind of imbue it with a nice smoky applewood taste. Despite the fact that it has so many flavors on it already, because it's essentially tandoori chicken. We made
we've already been snacking on the first round.
We made a garam masala fresh this morning. I think there's a recipe.
Not a recipe, but I took a photo.
There's a picture of all the stuff that we put in this thing.
It's on the photo app.
Yeah, and then we also made a chili powder cashmere, Yeah.
Indian powder, which
Karnataka Baidaji chilies in there. We use Ramon chilies. We also put one Trinidad America Scorpion that we grew ourselves and dehydrated from our bag of those, which we barely crack into because a little bit does a lot. So there's some spice in there.
Oh yes.
And I think the thing we didn't do before, because we were caught up in the chaos here, was we didn't squeeze a lemon over these before they come off the grill. So I'm going to squeeze a little lemon over them now, even though that's not the best time for them to receive lemon. But, well, this is the zested lemon that I had from earlier, which I zested into the marinade. So before those come off the grill, we want to squeeze them down with some lemon.
Okay.
So that's why that's
before
over there.
or after?
Before they come off the grill, like while they're grilling, we want to hit them with some of that lemon juice. Next time we check on them, like maybe when we temp them. I don't know.
I like how you're beaming in the sunlight and I'm over here in the shadows being like...
I feel like I feel so...
I feel like it's like a good guy, like, you know, what is it? The good guy, bad guy, like on your shoulders.
Right, yeah.
Different consciences.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, these are the things you should be doing. And I'm just like...
I feel illuminated. But yeah, you are over there in the shadows.
Yeah, I'm over here in the shadows.
But it's okay. I assure you, that's all going to change with the sun.
Yeah, yeah.
So, okay, where am I at? What am I doing? Oh, I need some coriander leaves. Or cilantro leaves.
And are you adding, what is it? Oh, are you adding radish? Because
I do want radish. Yes,
I'm looking at his list right here. And you wrote radish on here, but he did radish ?
Yeah, radish is probably not traditional, and I don't even care at this point because I just like radish.
I do what I want.
And if you've ever checked us out on this,
like, look at the color of our skin. We're not authentic.
Yeah, if you've ever like been in this space and time with us, you probably know that I like radish, and it's very seldom that I don't use it in one of my recipes. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Yeah. And what kind of radish am I gonna do? It's a good question. I think I'm gonna do a let's do matchstick radish.
Matchstick radish?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, you were asking what kind of radish you're going to do. It's like, I'm pretty sure you're
like
aware of the radish.
You only have one radish.
You only have one radish.
You only bought the one radish. It's a Kroger radish. But, like, how
someone with the username Girls just followed us.
Ooh, girls.
Love it. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you, girls.
Yes. Ooh, I love those matchsticks. Oh, perfect, because you still get a little bit of that crisp in there, but it's not like too much.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not like overbearing, especially with the size of everything else that's in our salad. It's not.
Yeah, and we'll go ahead and kind of bisect those. I like them. I think that fits the whole theme there. Got a crazy feeling that that's gonna work.
I think so, but I don't think they're broken down all the way.
Oh yeah. Well, if you could help do that. So I'm on a tear over here. And then we have a lime. We need some lime juice.
There you go. I did it. And of course the lime juice, yes. And other than salt and pepper, I'm pretty sure that's everything you need.
That's everything I need. Yes, the lime juice, Kachumber.
Kachumber.
Bless you.
What are we making?
Right now, I'm making a Kachumber salad, and I'm basically finished with it. It has cucumbers, the mini seedless variety. And then it also has some vine ripe tomato, diced up nice and fine. Get some red onion in there, diced up as well, finely. It's got some mint, it's got some cilantro, it has some serrano, it has some little radishes that I matchsticked, and now some salt, lime juice, and...
Oh, are you gonna add any of the cumin from earlier?
No.
Oh.
No, I don't want cumin.
Cumin's on your list.
I don't want it. No. Yep, I'm gonna nix the cumin.
Nix it. All right.
Yeah, because I didn't feel like it needed it. I got cumin.
Don't be afraid to nix things, even though you wrote them on your list.
Yeah, just you gotta feel what you're doing here, and that's what that's all we can do. It didn't want it, so I didn't try to.
Yeah. So we have this. We have the raita. We have our rice that we made earlier that we gotta make saffron just by mixing our bloomed saffron.
We have some bloom saffron. Some bloom saffron that we will be adding to our rice that has rested itself out, but we haven't taken the lid off of it because we don't want to lose the moisture content in it. And this looks like a very nice kachumber, and it needs to work. So it needs to kind of hang out here and let the flavors meld. What do you think?
I definitely got some serrano.
Does it need anything?
No, it's perfect.
All right, cool. Yeah,
the serrano needs to calm down.
Yeah, it'll calm down. All the flavors will meld, and we'll come back and stir that. But we also have this chicken on the grill.
Yeah, the chicken that we are doing, like, not as a tandoori chicken, but we have a kamado grill, so we were using that as like the kamado thing. Yeah, no, that definitely had some serrano in that. So not the cooling salad thing. Oh my goodness, we have a bumblebee over here.
It's not the one that we traditionally do. Ooh. Please don't get caught in the heat, bumblebee.
Bees. You know, we call our cat the bumblebee, so we always say that we have a bee infestation. But like, no, that was an actual bee. But are you ready to tempt the chicken?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, let's tempt it. All right. Hey, Chris, how are you doing? Nice to have you here. We are going to be flipping back over the grill because what we got going on is some yogurt marinated chicken that is over some hot coals. You'll see what I mean when I open it. Whoo, that looks good.
Is it looking?
It's looking. You want to temp it, Ryan?
I do. I also want to squeeze some lemon on it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
A little bit of bass in your face. Yeah. All right, cool. So let's temp this. And see, we're going to temp it in the higher part since those are a little further away. Ooh, 169, 170, 171. Oh, yeah. We're shooting for around 175, so that's the bigger piece. I would imagine these guys are pretty close to it. Oh, 174. I love that. Man, this was the way. Earlier, we kind of like made it an exhibit. So we're shooting for around a finished temp of 185. So we're going to take these guys off. Ooh, 189 there and that part of it. So,
why are you touching that?
Because they got little things that tell me I can touch them, but they're kind of hot too.
Yeah, that looked scary.
So earlier we didn't have a great method to flip it, and we also kind of opened it up so everybody could see it as it was going. But man, that looks, that is what we are looking for right there. These, I think, turned out so much better.
Yeah, with the 2 skewer method.
The 2 skewer method, we were able to kind of take it and flip it around. I see why that one temped a little higher, because he's smaller and he's got a little bit more char on him. If she's got a little bit more char on her, who knows? Oh man, that is, that looks.
That's looking.
What it looks. It's a looking. That's a looker. And so, find a space for that one. Oh yeah, man. Haha, juicy chickens. And they smell amazing. Oh, And also, we have let's not sleep on the
None.
Yeah.
Yeah. None your business.
None your business.
Yeah, because now we got to reset up the grill because I decided to throw together a naan bread. Just a really quick naan thing. So I'm going to flip this back over and people are going to watch you.
It's hardly a non-issue.
Yeah. It's not a non-issue.
Are you going to bring out, you want me to bring out the pan?
Huh?
You want me to bring out the cast iron? So
Oh yeah, because we had a cast iron that's preheating on in the oven. And so this is like a naan dough that I just like threw together. It was during our first show.
Ooh, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. Will you open the grill for me? It is hot through the gloves. That thing is at 400 degrees. Woo. All right.
So
let's get that naan on it as soon as possible.
So I do need, I think this will get 4 pieces.
4 pieces?
I think so.
Sweet. Do we need do we need oil for it? You got grapeseed oil.
Yeah, I think grapeseed oil. Because y'all, oftentimes with bread, you'll want to use flour in order to help it like not stick when you're rolling it out. But I have found recently that like using oil to do it actually works better. So, it's actually a fairly sticky dough.
I trust anything that you're doing with this because Taylor always makes wonderful naan. I'll take that out of your way. Taylor really does make wonderful.
Yeah, I was actually surprised with, when I made this recipe because I just pulled off a random naan recipe off the internet. I didn't read the instructions or anything. I was just looking at the ingredients. But, oh yeah.
And a lot of times with bread and dough, like if you flour your surface or you could oil your surface.
I like using oil for my surface.
I think it works better.
Yeah, I've been finding that out lately.
Yeah.
So, that's going to be the first one.
See, one man's naan is another man's sum.
This could actually just be 2 giant pieces of naan.
It could be, yeah, but that's okay. Let's do little ones. That's fine.
Well, this one's already.
It's already.
I'm gonna do 2.
Well, so, okay. Oh man, and then all that oil is just getting impregnated in it. Yeah, I like that. I think that's better.
Yeah. So we both get our own big piece of naan, but it was like 1 cup of flour, a 1/3 cup of water, a 1/4 teaspoon baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, a tablespoon of oil, and then 2 tablespoons of butter. And we are getting 2 pieces of naan with this.
I'm gonna hit all these with some more lemon.
Yes, do it.
Because why not? Why not add more flavor?
But when it comes to making bread recipes based on like ingredients that you see online, it's so difficult because, whoever wrote that recipe, they're not at the same altitude as you. They did not use the exact same brand of flour that you're using. They don't have the same oven, like even though you temp yours the same, their 350 might be different than your 350.
It very well could be because temperature is different than heat.
It is. So as soon as, because we had that stone preheating in our oven for this, and so we've been ready for this.
Not the stone, the cast iron.
Oh, the cast iron.
Yeah.
The cast iron stone. So I'm just pressing this down, but this is a very simple dough recipe that we just kind of let sit on our counter while waiting for this to happen. Super easy to make naan. This is probably a recipe I would recommend to people who don't really know much about making bread. Hey, San Diego! And Bonnie, thank you for the follow. And we are making, right now I'm throwing some naan up on our stovetop here. And then we already just made some tandoor chicken, except we don't have a tandoor. So we did our kamado. So we're calling it kamado chicken. We also have some saffron rice, we have some raita, and we have some, what is the salad called?
Kachumber salad.
Kachumber. Bless you.
Bless you.
Yeah. And so we are doing 2 big pieces of naan, which I think one piece of naan is definitely bigger than the other, but it's okay. So this is what I got rolling out. So do you think that's going to be ready?
I think it's it. It's definitely ready.
All right. So do you want to scrape it and put it on there so I can film, since I'm the better filmer?
Absolutely.
Okay. So I'm going to film him attempting to do this. He's not the better scraper, but I am the better filmer here.
Probably not the better.
And thank you for sharing, Timmy.
Or putter on her, but
yeah. So
that's what we're gonna be doing.
Gonna watch this man try and do that, because I didn't use flour to work with my surface. I just used oil. So rather than flour to dust my surface with this naan, I just like did with non-thinking about it. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Non-thinking.
Non-think about it. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
And it's on there.
Are we closing it, or are we gonna watch it?
We should probably close it.
Okay, so we're gonna close it. How long do you think? I mean,
I don't know.
whenever I've done it.
Don't ask me that.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, it's my recipe. Why am I doing this?
Your
but typically,
recipe,
whenever
and,
I've
like,
done.
ask the dude that has no concept of time.
Ryan, we are both ADHD.
Yeah, but
we are both time blind here.
I blatantly disregard time.
He's just time ignorant.
No, I'm time don't DGF. Like, don't. Like, why? Why am I trying to hurry my time?
What has time ever done for me?
Not anything except for make me older. So I'm not trying to hurry that along, man.
I know, right?
I ain't got time for that.
I know, right? So we are going to have to show everyone everything that we've made, but I think the last thing that we got to finish up is the saffron. The saffron rice. The saffron rice makes me feel fancier than...
Saffron rice. Yeah, we do have saffron rice.
Yeah, because we did just
and this has been resting for a hot minute.
Yeah, probably too long.
This is like Rice Van Winkle over here, you know? Yeah, but we have it. We've kept the lid on it so we don't lose any moisture in it. And are you ready for this?
Yeah, we blew some saffron.
It's not even hot. Let's remove our aromatics, because we did put those in there. We had some whole spices. We had some green cardamom pods. We had exactly 3 of those, and we got excited. So when we do the rice, kind of like if you were here in our earlier lives, it gets that long. It's a long grain rice, and it takes on this. When you give it the correct amount of water for the correct amount of rice, basmati takes on that long grain, as you can see, like that, really like that. So we use one dry cup of rice to 2 liquid cups of water here, and that's the correct amount. And we also washed the rice prior and removed all the starches.
Which, let us know in the comments if you're a rice washer or you're not.
It's not because it's dirty and we were worried about it. We washed it to remove the starches, and which allows it to grow into the beautiful basmati rice that you see here. And there's a cinnamon stick in there somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh man, it's even kind of colored the rice around it. That is beautiful. I love how it did that. So I'm just gonna break it up gently with my rice paddle. I want to keep that.
If you don't have a rice paddle, just use a fork.
Yeah, use a fork. It'll be fine.
Just fork it.
Or one of those what is it? Cake batter scoopers, spatulas. One of those. Anyways,
I have
there's
no
the
idea
cinnamon.
what he's talking about.
You know, the little silicone spatula things that you scrape your bowl, like we used earlier.
Oh, like just a regular spatula? Like
yeah, the little silicone.
Okay.
Not rubber, silicone spatula. Use one of those. Something that's not
to rubber.
Something that's not smushing it and bringing out the starches in it. Something that kind of slices through it a little bit. Not smushing, but Yeah, and we're just gonna fluff it with our paddle. Spank it a little bit. Not very heavily. Not as hard as you would spank other things. Just a little bit. And then we're going to add in our bloomed. How do we bloom that? Tell them.
Oh, so basically at the
Saffron?
beginning of our live, we did an ice cube and we crushed the saffron with our fingers and then put it over the top of it. Oh, I saw a clove in there somewhere.
Oh yeah, there is a clove in there
Yeah,
somewhere.
but it's okay.
We'll
It's
get
okay.
it later.
Yeah, just don't eat it.
So we're just
I mean,
going
you
to toss
can,
this a
it
little
just
bit.
might not be the best.
And then we're going to hit
And
it
so
with a little more.
by the time that the ice cube is melted, the saffron has bloomed. Because saffron is the most expensive spice. It is more valuable than gold in weight. And so you don't want to use too much of it, so you really want to bloom it and like get all the flavors that you can when you're working with saffron.
And all the liquid that you can. You're not going for a uniform, I mean, you could be, but I'm not going for a uniform color here. I don't really care about all that. I just care that our rice is not mishandled or mistreated. Flip it over with your rice paddle. Oh, I saw that clove. Did I might have added 2 of those, or maybe only added 1.
I don't know. Oh, would you paddle me?
Try some.
Oh.
Paddle yourself.
A little salt.
It does need a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper.
But otherwise, pretty simple. Pretty simple.
Pretty simple.
Because you know, with our rice, it's a complimentary thing.
It's complimentary, and we have a lot of spices
With the
and
saffron.
a lot of flavors.
It's just
But this-
nice and floral.
It makes it a little more luxurious.
I feel fancy.
It is fancy. It's fancy.
I feel
Saffron
fancy.
rice, and then the aromatics also give it a nice infusion.
Yeah, but you definitely want to
there.
pull those out because, you know.
Pull them out because you don't want anybody in your party like biting into a star anise or a cinnamon stick.
That is luxurious
We're
right
gonna put the
there.
lid back on it so that it does not lose its moisture.
Okay,
We want it
and
to
so
keep
I
that.
think the last thing is the
You
bread,
gotta check that.
which we do gotta flip the bread that we just made. Very simple non-dough
not ready
bread
yet.
recipe.
Not ready yet.
Not ready yet?
Nope.
Because we are kind of looking for a little bit of
Look at it.
bubbles.
There it is. We got a little bit, but not. It's not.
Yeah, it's close.
It ain't there yet.
It is close. It is so close. So close. What are you doing? Are you grabbing plates or you want me to grab a plate for it?
Yeah.
But also we need a separate bowl for the rice because we gotta photograph stuff too. Because we can't have spent all this time
and
without
not got any pictures.
yeah, without getting any pictures of things. And so we have the Raita, we have so much stuff that we need to photograph. So that for the rice, I think. That's perfect for the rice.
The rice.
And then
And then something for not the rice.
and something for not the rice, but the Raita, and then I don't know what we want to, how we want to photograph the salad. And then I think we need our traditional like white rectangular plates for the chicken. Are we gonna photograph the chicken on or off the skewer?
Here is the Raita.
Paper? Oh, I'll get the serving.
And that's been hanging out in the refrigerator with the flavors. It's melding together. And then, guess we also need to put the chicken on quick.
All right. Sorry, guys. So, we're not going to be eating all of this. At least, we're not going to photograph all of it. And, you know, because it is his turn with the recipes, he's the one doing the dishes, so I don't care to use more dishes to make things pretty. Oh, this is going to make a wonderful photo. Because, you know, if you're cooking on the internet, you also have to think about how things photograph. Unfortunately. You
And
have
we
to
do
think...
this- we do this on the show. Look, straight up, right up there. so you can get to see that the pictures we take are
Legit.
legit. They're either good or sucky.
Yeah, so I'm gonna move the Raita back inside. But this has been in the fridge, but
yeah, we got that. Ooh. You know what? And I'm just gonna zhuzh it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, add a little bit of the, zhuzh it up.
Could add a little, boop. Oh man. I like that. Where are the mint leaf? Oh, here we go. Man, I just got a little tiny taste of that Raita. I love Raita so much.
Raita.
Like, I could drink it as a protein shake.
But y'all, thank you so much for hanging out with us the entire time we've been on. Whenever we cook, it is a journey. It is so much fun for us. We like taking our time with this stuff. If you follow FoodTokTV, I promise we are the only people that are actually allowed to have shows this long.
Yeah.
We're the only ones allowed.
And that's highly debatable.
Yeah, that's debatable.
We don't know how long we can keep doing it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know, are we taking those off the skewer or on the skewer?
I'm going to take them off of the skewers, but these are the skewers that we stuck down into our grill.
How's the naan?
Oh, it's probably beef lip by this point.
Okay, let's here. Oh.
Not hot enough.
Not hot enough. So
take that in there into the oven. I'll take that in there. If you get the oven ready.
Well, the oven should already be preheated.
It's already 400, but fire up the broiler. And let's brush the top with some oil. And we'll make this
spray or just like brush?
Yeah.
Alright, because I got the spray here.
I think brush with maybe even butter.
Butter? I was not ready for any of this. That was the saffron oil. Whatever. He's getting what he gets. Hey, Yeah, so I told him to do what he does, and he's gonna do. No, I have had so much fun cooking with y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Oh, thank you. I like my hoodie too. My sister found this at a thrift store and thought of us because our wedding was actually tie-dye themed. Like, we're a huge fan of tie-dye. Like, we tie-dyed all of our tablecloths, and I wanted all my bridesmaids to have like tie-dyed dresses, and I had a tie-dyed themed party beforehand, and my brother officiated our wedding, and we tie-dyed his shirt that he had for it, and so that was perfect. And so we are a huge fan of tie-dye. So when my sister saw this in a thrift store, she was like, yeah, I saw it and knew it was yours. So thank you. Usually I like tie-dyeing my own things, but this is the saffron rice that I'm trying to.
Yeah, the grill went down in temperature.
Oh yeah, probably because we left it open and went ooh and ah too many times.
Yeah, and we didn't replenish it either.
Yeah.
So that was also a thing.
How's that? Should I add like some paprika or something like that to zhuzh it? For the photo?
Yeah, maybe we'll
like maybe smoked paprika or regular? Because regular paprika, I really feel like it's just for the color, but smoked paprika does have the smokiness.
It's a little smoked paprika, I think.
Smoked? Yeah.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh man. Paprika this entire time. I think it will add a nice little. I got a compliment on my hoodie, and I liked that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this lid is. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that.
This is so good.
Look at that. Is that not beautiful? Yo, this is the saffron rice. Beautiful. Oh my gosh, Chandler just showed up.
Chandler,
we were literally just talking about you because someone complimented my hoodie.
Where you been at my whole
life, where you been at, Chandykins?
Chandy can.
Chandler is my sister, but also my best friend. Don't believe. And we have been live pretty much all day, but y'all, when we go live, it is a journey.
Yeah. And we enjoyed,
it's not a race, it's a marathon.
We enjoyed the fact that you are here on this journey with us.
Yeah. Let's go. I don't believe. So getting the chicken, we have the...
I love my fingers right now.
I love your fingers too.
Now you want to try one of these potatoes, right?
Oh yeah, the potatoes, because we use the potato at the end of our skewers.
At the end of the skewer to keep the chicken from sliding into
but
the
we're just like,
fire.
oh, the potato is cooked.
Mmm. This is a nice little treat.
Mm.
I'll have another.
Mm-hmm. I gotta bring the cobbler back since this is part of it. Though, like, I'm glad we got a photo of it earlier because right now there's like just a hole from when we enjoyed it. This was definitely a journey. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us. We appreciate you.
Yes, we love you. I think we screwed up the pattern here because we ate one of these.
Oh no! Just eat another one.
No,
That's
keep eating this one.
That's how you fix it. Just eat another one. Because we did eat one of the chickens just to taste it, but like the chicken, it's so crispy and it's like it looks burnt on the outside because of course, like we literally just stuck it in charcoal, and it looks burnt, but it's like so juicy on the inside.
It's so
like,
juicy and good.
So
and these are boneless, skinless thighs.
boneless, skinless thighs, which when you're going with chicken.
Mm.
Parsley or cilantro or anything over the top of the chicken, or no?
Mm-hmm. Mm.
You want to chop it? Or
If you'll do a little bit of cilantro over it, I'll go get some scallions.
Oh yeah.
I think we need those too.
Yeah, for decoration, because we did not spend all day cooking this stuff, hanging out and having fun with y'all to not have it look pretty, right? Daddy's in the house. Oh! Ryan, I was just told don't forget the bread inside the oven.
Yeah.
Bless you. Lindsay, bless you. Thank you for reminding me about the bread in the oven. And yes, I have my entire family basically in here already. And great time to show up because this is when we have basically finished everything. Oh yes. We have basically finished everything, so this is a great time to see the final piece. And we do have bread inside the oven too, because I just decided to do an impromptu naan bread, because why are we making Indian food without the naan bread? And I am just slicing lemon because I think it would be pretty on the plate. Decorative sliced lemon, without the decorative sticker. I mean, you can, but I don't know how much of this will be left if you guys were on your way. You can see what we got.
It's okay.
But you know, my family is known for coming over when we make meals, just to, you know, show up and eat whatever we made on our live shows.
Well, the bread is okay, but I just put it on boil.
Okay, perfect. Bless the person who reminded me.
Yes, thank
But
you.
I did do this with the photo, for the photo purposes. Ah, it's the end of the lemon that's always so difficult to cut. Yeah, so we have the saffron rice, and then this cobbler, which has like a hole shaped from when we ate into it, but I think if I like kind of shove that into the corner, so that way when we take the photo, it just gets the cobbler, I think it'll be fine. What do you think about my work so far?
It looks beautiful.
Oh, is this for the chicken or?
I think for the chicken. Beautiful.
You know, if I was making this for content, because I do make content on my own page, Ketchup is Garbage, you can follow me there. I spend a lot of time and energy whenever I make things into content to make it look pretty. It definitely takes a lot of time. Chandler says, watching this hungry again.
Like, how else are you watching it?
I know, right? Dude, y'all need to, Chandler, Herb, you guys need to come over next time after we do a show where we have food ready and you guys can make your requests. Are you taking the picture of the table? Because we still have that bread in the oven. You just turned on the broil.
We ate a big hole out of the middle of the...
Well, that's why I put it in the corner of the cobbler. I'm going to turn it over.
And that's what the picture taking process looks like.
You know what? I don't think the bread needs to make it on the picture because it wasn't...
No.
Yeah,
it was an afterthought to begin with.
It was an afterthought to begin with, but it wasn't very pretty at all.
Yeah, it's not very pretty. Sorry, guys.
I mean, Chandler and Tad want to come over to eat, which you guys can. But, like, yeah, there's a hole in the cobbler. But we do have food if you guys want some. But we are a 40-minute drive from you guys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It might be gone by the time
Yeah, I mean,
there.
yeah, it might be gone the next time you guys are here. But, you know, next Saturday, we could make a plan for it.
Yeah, I mean, we do this every Saturday.
Yeah, we do this every Saturday, y'all.
Let us know.
You can come over on a Saturday. We do it every Saturday. Dude, look at this. Chicken. Oh. And then that's the saffron rice right there. And then that cobbler has a hole in it. But Chandler, that cobbler is super easy to make. We just judged it up.
Yeah.
You can basically get any sort of fruit, fresh, frozen, you know, canned, whatever. Put it at the bottom of a dish. Then sprinkle a cake box mix over the top.
Easy. It was so
and
good.
then a stick of butter.
Yeah, it was so good.
We judged it up with like oats and like seasonings and stuff. But yeah, and we put it on the grill rather than bake it. But yeah, this is something so easy, Chandler, you could do it.
It was so good, we ate out that hole.
Yeah, we ate out that hole. But yeah, this is what the photo's gonna look like. Crap. We gotta move this.
I mean, do we have to?
I mean, for the photo.
They're ingredients.
I know, but like, you know how.
You know how food pictures go.
Yeah. Wow, thanks. I can do it. That's what she said. Yeah, and so he's taking a photo of everything. The recipes will be on FoodTokTV. I definitely want to include the recipe for that cobbler because that cobbler is a work of art.
With the 8-out hole.
Like, there is
Trying
an asteroid in there.
an asteroid.
Yeah.
A crater.
So, and what we did with this chicken is, you know, a tandoori chicken is going to be chicken that's basically stuck inside an Indian clay pot on skewers. We don't have an Indian clay pot that can get 800, 900 degrees. So we used our kamado grill and kind of did it the same on the coals. And we marinated this in like a yogurt mix. This is a saffron rice that we made. And then that is a Raita that we have with like yogurt, cucumber, cumin. Or no, you didn't put cumin in that.
I did.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, you did put cumin in there.
Toasted cumin, yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
serrano.
That's like a thing it needs.
Cilantro and mint. Oh, you did not put cumin inside of the...
I did not. No, I
What
did
is
not.
that salad called? I will never get it right.
Kachumber.
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 Oh, Kelly says really wonderful live and she looks forward to watching us. We appreciate it. We love hanging out on here, guys.
Yes, thank you for
this
coming
is definitely
and
a journey and not a race.
Thank you for tailgating with us.
Yeah, but Chandler, I'll send you the recipe anyway. And Amy, thank you so much for the follow. But yeah, that's what we did. And Ryan, I think we've done all we can do. And y'all, we have been at this all day. This is what we do Saturday mornings, is we love coming out here and hanging out with y'all until it is Saturday evening. And you can even see how the sun has changed since we started this.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, this sun is actually in our eyes now, but
yeah, we thank you for coming out and tailgating with us. It means the world to us. We're out here doing this anyway, so thank you for coming and joining us. We're gonna watch our game here pretty soon.
yeah. And
Probably really pretty soon. I don't even know what time it is. I haven't really looked at my
3:30, so we have 3 hours before the game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, this is typically where you'd end with, thanks for getting it in with Ryan.
Now get out, but I don't know what to do now because we have our own
we combined
show.
our shows, and then I would end it with happy mustarding. But there's literally no mustarding. So what do we do?
I don't know. That's perplexing.
Ending tagline. Ending tagline.
Ending tagline. Yeah, we literally don't know.
Yeah.
I can't even see you. because
Thanks for
the sun
joining our
isn't
tailgate. Find tail elsewhere.
No. We got tail right here.
Yeah, but they have to find it elsewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I don't know. It's not working for me.
It's not.
Thanks for coming to the tailgate. Spread love, not hate.
I say spread mustard, not hate, but you know what? That's what we got right now. That's what we got right now. Thank y'all so much for joining. And Chandler says, Ryan, end it. You want to throw one more thing at the camera to just end it? Bye, friends.